Alright guys, what's going on? So my name is Brian. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be another video. Today is the 2nd of October and let's go straight into this. So I'm going to be calling this video How to Make Money Online. And I had no idea how to freaking make money online 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't really think it was a thing. I didn't know anything about entrepreneurship. If you asked me what an entrepreneur was, I will tell you I don't freaking know. But yeah guys, I saw like a few videos on YouTube and I was like, damn, maybe this is possible. So let me tell you the different avenues, what's big right now, what I did and what, how my results are going right now. So as of now, I still dropped out of school. I'm still running my full-time business and things are going pretty well. We've been having ups and downs, and I think I mentioned in my last vlog, if you watched it, Facebook shut down my ad account, but things got squared away. I don't know. I don't really know the details too much as of now either. They kind of give me just bot replies, but it's still good right now because I was able to take that as a learning opportunity, which is like mad important in this type of work. You want to take everything as a learning opportunity. Never, if things are outside your control, you can't really do anything about it. So the ways to make money right now. There are 3 big things right now that have just taken over the internet and YouTube, in my opinion. I think as a young entrepreneur, it's very, y'all probably heard about it. So we got Shopify dropshipping. We actually got 4. I'm gonna include print on demand. Usually these 2 are intertwined. We got Amazon FBA and we got affiliate marketing. So those are kind of like the 3 biggies right now. There's other things on how to make money. So there's retail arbitrage, private label, white label, getting a brick and mortar store. Even trading stocks, you guys. If you just go on StockTwit and look at seeing what people are saying, you could honestly be profitable just from that. But everything has their ups and downs, and I'm going to tell you what I did and what the barrier of entry for most of these businesses are and what I would recommend. So honestly, like I said, I've never taken a course. I've never had a mentor. I learned everything from the internet. I never went to school for business. I was actually a criminal justice major, like complete U-turn from going this pathway to this pathway. So the way I did it was I literally just went on YouTube and looked up the videos that I needed. I started out with kind of just like motivation videos to see if something would work. And let me tell you guys, because I was at that stage too, these things work. Like, I'm making money. I promise. I mean, I can't really show like my credibility right now. The only way I could show it is maybe through friends that are credible, if like I got people, but people that know me know like I wouldn't pay for a course. The only thing I pay for are really books, and that's about it. Like maybe YouTube Premium, so I can be listening to YouTube videos on the way to while I'm commuting and stuff. But let's get straight into it. So I started with Shopify dropshipping, and basically dropshipping is a model where you build up your store, you run traffic, you do all the marketing, and then what you do is you get all the people who are trying to buy shit, buy it from your store, and then you ship it straight from the supplier, the wholesale supplier. And the benefits of that are it's a really good entry business model for you to kind of learn how the system works. You learn how to market. You literally learn so many business aspects that are like crucial in e-commerce, and I think I would recommend anyone to do that and start out, and if they have any kind of success in that, then they can start leveling up, and that's what I've been doing. But the downfalls of that are low profit margins. Like, I would say profit margins would generally be around 20%, 30%. And like, oh man, since the barrier of entry is very low, there's a lot of people that are gonna come steal your shit if you actually do really well in it. And another thing is, most of the time you're not gonna get lifelong customers. I do things differently. So a lot of people like to ship from China, AliExpress. I actually found US suppliers, and it's a bit more expensive, so my profit margins actually decrease, but that's the short-term vision. In the long run, it increases, because if you have happy customers that get their items on time in decent packaging, you're gonna get a lifelong customer. If you have customer satisfaction as your primary business goal, you'll be able to sustain in the long-term run, and that's kind of my idea and how I do it. A lot of people are in it right now for the short money, the quick pump and dump, and that's so easy to do. It's so easy to flex. Like, I could hit up 10 Instagram influencers right now, 10 big Instagram pages, be like, hey, I'll give you an Instagram shout out right now I'll pay you 40, 50 bucks if you run my post for 1 hour. If I do that with, 10 people and I drop $500 and it, on paper, on revenue, it looks like I'm making $20,000 in one day. I can't run that same post every single day. I'm not showing my profits out of my revenue either. So there's a lot of things people aren't telling. They're really just flexing the number. And I kind of got to see that once I started to develop my own business. And I think the reason a lot of people do that is because you're able to sell a course to the general population. So I'm like, on this channel, I've kind of come to realize, because I watch other YouTubers and there's nothing really that makes me stand out, because people make more than me, people have more than me, and when I look at it in that perspective, I'm like, where can I bring my channel to? But I'm just gonna go with my experience. I'm gonna just give value through my experience, because I think that's like some of the best things I can do to provide and help other people out with. So that's dropshipping. I'm gonna go into more later details, like future videos, but as of now, I'm gonna just make an overview. I actually had a notebook and I wrote this out like last year. So I do a lot of journaling. I write down my goals, I write down everything, and I'm gonna do a video on that as well, just how I journal things and how I stay motivated, and even when there's ups and downs, how I do everything. But I wrote this out because I wanted to really help people, and I never shared this list to anyone, but it's basically on how you can make money and what your skill set enables you to do better. So I have right here: dropshipping, affiliate marketing, retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA, day trading stocks, real estate, brand, even freelancing, that's another thing. So general brief overview, that's dropshipping. I went a little bit more specific just because I'm like, I don't want to like, I know dropshipping, man. I pretty much know the industry. I know who you should watch. I know who you shouldn't watch. I know who the fucking fakers, and I know the ones that are actually like pretty on top of it. But there's affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is basically you are giving a commission for a link that you provide. So the best example is if you ever Google like best Nikon camera, best Canon camera, what you'll find are websites that have little reviews on them, and whenever someone clicks those reviews, they get a commission off of that. But imagine if your first page ranked on Google and people are constantly buying $1,000 cameras, and you're getting like a 10%, 5% commission off all that, and there's all these people in the world. You're making pretty good money from affiliate marketing, but people don't really say this. There's a huge level of entry because you really need to find a way to rank yourself up. You're gonna have to utilize advertising as well, and you need to be a good writer, and most of the time you need to have these items on hand. And there's a lot of initial investment in time, but the passive income with affiliate marketing, in my opinion, is superior to anything else, because if I'm drop shipping, if I'm doing Amazon FBA, I still need to maintain a sort of level of my business, because if a customer reaches out to me, unless I have a VA, which is a virtual assistant, I made a video on that. I'm not sure if I'll post it. I probably will. You need to handle a lot of those things: customer service, order fulfillment. Literally, for affiliate marketing, I think it's one of the best things you can get into because it's so hands off. And I would recommend that to you if you're actually good at writing, if you're actually like good into research, and if you invest your time, there's definitely a big market for it. I mean, people are kind of hopping on this, but it's never too late. You can hop on it as well. Retail arbitrage is kind of what we all do in high school, so that's another way you can earn kind of income outside of your 9 to 5, and that's literally just going somewhere, going to Marshall's, going to TJ Maxx, going to your Goodwill, and literally buying a $30 item for $5 and then selling it, you know, for really like good. Yeah, so guys, I'm not, to be honest, man, it's kind of weird for me to talk to a camera. I'm pretty good at talking to people in real life, but when I'm talking to a camera, I'm like looking at myself, the lens right here, I don't know, I'm like kind of all over the place, but I think it comes with time, because I don't know, man, it's kind of a new experience. I'm like, every time I talk, to be honest, I'm like thinking, damn, like I wonder what people are thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I'll just keep doing it. Hopefully I'll get better at this, and hopefully you guys give me some patience. I mean, we're not crazy subs yet, so with the audience that I have and with the viewers I have, I appreciate y'all watching this, and I appreciate y'all sticking with me. So let me just go through my list. So we talked about affiliate marketing, drop shipping, retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA. So me and one of my good friends, Javier, shout out to Javi, he's one of my business partners, and we've actually been running an Amazon FBA business too. And so like from my experience, Amazon FBA is definitely, I think there's a bigger barrier to get into that rather than drop shipping, just because with Amazon FBA you have to invest wholesale. Like you got to drop down $5,000-$6,000, and for that reason alone most people won't get into it. Like Amazon FBA, that's like a whole nother topic, but basically with that is you find an item that you can do well and you're confident that you can rank up on Amazon. People who go on Amazon buy. The conversion rate on Amazon is stupid high if you have good reviews and you're ranked up high. They say like the average is like 10% with that. So like if you have 100 people viewing your website or your description, you can get on average like 10 people to buy. So Amazon FBA is good if you have good capital. I wouldn't recommend it if you have no capital and you don't really have like a good cash income coming. No matter what you're doing, always make sure you have liquid cash, which just means you have cash coming in, because if you go all into a business and take that risk and something doesn't work out and you don't have a job, that's when things can get a little slippery. But I can also talk about some things you can do to avoid that, because I did that and I took a risk. Luckily it worked out for me, but I quit my job when I shouldn't have. I quit it a little too early, and there was a period in my life when I was like, damn, if this doesn't work out, I just rolled the dice on it, and if it goes the other way, I'm fucked. So, you know, I'll talk about that later, but if you have some money right now that you can actually gamble with, I would do stocks. I would swing trade stocks. There's investing, and then I would say there's gambling. Gambling's more like finding penny stocks, swing trading, and doing that is literally finding a stock that goes down. Say you have a $50 stock like this that goes down to $30. You buy it at $30 and then you sell it when it hits 50, 60, 70, and then you make the difference off that. That's trading. That's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of, you know, successful people end up doing, but it's a risk. It's not really a viable business model, because if the stock market goes into a crash again like it did in 08, then you're going to be in a period where you're not going to be able to trade like that. So take stocks as an investment route, not really as a business model. I want to give out more viable business models, but stocks, I definitely know a few people that have been able to hit it big, but I know a few people that have been able to kind of, you know, they've been tanked with it. They haven't done real good and they've lost a lot too. So I call it gambling if you're literally gambling your stocks. Otherwise, invest in it. Make sure you read books. I highly recommend Unshakable by Tony Robbins. I just finished that, and that was such an incredible book. And I'll tell you guys personally, like my stock portfolio, I was trading and it took a huge dip because I took a risk. And if I didn't read that book, I would have pulled out and I would have lost everything, but I'm still holding and I'm still waiting for it to go back up, and it really goes into depth about kind of your mentality on how you should take things. I think everyone's final goal should be real estate, because like without a doubt, value of properties going up, because if you think about it, there's more human beings that are being born than there are dying, and that, you know, more people that are selling homes. So the value of homes are constantly increasing. Okay, the earth is only so big. If you can go from like flipping shoes, flipping, you know, gum in high school, flipping Yu-Gi-Oh cards, your end goal, like the top of the tier, is flipping houses. That's what the big boys do. And once you get a sustainable business model going, definitely get into real estate. And I'm not at that phase yet, but I really want to document it, because I know I'm going to be going into real estate. I see myself owning properties and selling them, and you know, that is a huge, you know, entry level. You got to know a lot, and you also need to get licensed, and you need to have a certain amount of money, and you know, everything's a risk. Always keep in mind, no risk, no reward. So like I said, affiliate marketing, there's not much risk involved, but the reward might not be as handsome as you would think. So there's that. There's also making a long-term brand. So I've been actually focusing on this right now. I'm changing my business model from the dropship model, where I'm shipping it straight from wholesale suppliers, to shipping it from my house and then giving it to like a third-party warehouse that has my branding on it, and then I'm able to ship it out, because I want that household name. I want to see my item in retail stores, and I feel like people should be going for that mindset instead of going for, oh, let's do drop shipping, let's find a hype item right now. If I find the next fidget spinner and I dump money into it, I'm gonna make money. But you're gonna make money now, but are you gonna make money 2, 3, 4, 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future? So just think of it like that, you guys. When you create your business, you want to have a mindset. Ever since I started, I had a mindset of the long-term journey. I didn't start with a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. I've planned up to 5 years, even 10 years. So like I said, real estate is my end goal, and that's where I'm trying to get into. But having good passive income from businesses is really going to be good. So I highly recommend anyone who, I don't know, either you're trying to make money, you want to make money, or you don't want to work. I definitely recommend looking into some of what I said. Another thing is, if you have valuable skill sets, like if you're good at fucking talking to a camera like I'm not, if you're able to edit videos really well, if you're a good graphic designer, there's another website I recommend that's called Fiverr, and that's a freelancing website. So basically you just post what skills you have, and people like me, entrepreneurs or even business owners, anyone, they can go on that site, and when they see you with your certain skill set, they're gonna be like, yo, I need to do this. Because for me, it'll take me like 2 hours to edit a video because I'm not that good at it, but I could hire someone else for like $20 and have them do it in like 30 minutes. It's just, if you're not good at something, you either learn it or you can outsource it to someone else. I'd rather learn it and invest my time because I know it's a long-term journey. But when it comes to other things like any other task like graphic designing, shit, I took a Photoshop class at my high school, and I was actually pretty good. I learned the lasso tool and everything, and I was like doing but I forgot everything. And like the time for me to learn that, I don't really see myself as a good return on investment with that time. So right now for me to actually do well in my business, I think is to invest in marketing and just kind of learning the different avenues of marketing. I'm gonna talk about marketing too, how important that is in the future. But as of now, I mean, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's just gonna be one take, 17 minutes long. If y'all, stay to the end, I really appreciate that. But if y'all wanna pause this video and look at my list too, this is just what it is. Like I said, if you're good at writing and you love it, affiliate marketing. If you don't have that much capital and you know your trends, drop shipping. If you love flipping and selling things physically in person, if you love driving to the fucking UPS store and you love hunting for deals, retail arbitrage. If you have capital, do some Amazon FBA, look into some products and see if you can find a winner. Private branding, I love that. I really see a future in that regardless of what you do. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention, influencer. If you guys can make a lot of money as an influencer nowadays, I'm gonna do a little 2-minute spiel about this. I don't wanna make this video too long even though it already is, but being an influencer nowadays is so powerful, I can't even explain it, and it's only gonna get more powerful, but people are starting to realize how important it is to kind of label yourself and to kind of brand yourself personally. And the more people that find that out and the more people that get into it, it's going to be a little bit more saturated in the future. I don't know how it's going to be in 5 to 10 years, but I do know the advantage right now, everyone really needs to take advantage of it. Like, if you're good at anything, brand yourself, okay? I'm making this YouTube channel. I'm trying to help some people and grow my own channel up too. So influencer guys, if you have a lot of Instagram followers, companies will reach out to you. They'll send you things. You'll do sponsorship deals. You can do affiliate marketing through your influencing channel. So, if you have any luck, if you have any kind of spark in that, highly recommend it. But other than that, I mean, I want to wrap this video up too quick. I actually wrote down on the bottom of my list, if you're a first-generation Korean, just work your ass off and run a liquor store. A lot of Koreans be doing that. But the things that I mentioned is with the internet, so you literally just need a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection and you can make money. I'm gonna be going into detail on like how you can really do it, and if you're watching this and if any of that interested you, just let me know, just so I can know what to post. But as of now, this is the video, 20 minutes long. Thank you for watching. Name is Brian Jung, and I am out. Peace.